Alright, today I'm gonna be ranting about why I hate Instagram and TikTok as an artist. I am sure you've heard other artists on YouTube or just on the internet complaining about these social media platforms. You may notice that the camera is kind of struggling to focus in this video. This was my first time using this camera, so I apologize in advance if that is distracting. I will make sure to fix that in future videos. Among others such as Pinterest, Twitter, etc. But these ones in particular are ones that I myself post on and am consistently using, so I will be ranting about those in particular today. If throughout the video at any time you resonate with anything, feel free to comment your thoughts, give the video a like if you agree with what I'm saying, or if you just enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you here. And let's get into it, I guess. So, in particular today, I wanted to complain about why I hate short-form content. Short-form content for me feels like a waste of time. The reason I feel this way is because I feel like I'm not providing anyone with any value in terms of the content that I'm creating. And the problem is that I could create content that I feel is providing value to people. However, the type of content that does well in short form is content that is less than 10 seconds long and is usually just following trends, using trending audio, and really has no purpose other than maybe making people laugh or just showing silly things, doing dances, just showing your art, I don't know, just random shit like that, which is fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that necessarily, but for me personally, I want to actually provide value to my viewers and actually interact with you and talk to you and maybe teach you things or just be someone that you can relate to. Sorry, I got off track, but essentially the other contributing factor to me feeling like I'm wasting my time is due to the lifespan of short form content. Tell me why on TikTok, if enough people click away during the first 5 seconds of the video, this could literally mean that your video's lifespan is less than a minute long. Like, the lifespan of your video in terms of short form content is as long as the algorithm is willing to push it out to people. So once the algorithm is like, okay, people are clicking away from this, which in some circumstances, yes, that sort of algorithm is accurate in determining the type of content that is interesting to the viewer, but also sometimes, especially on Instagram, I find that it's not accurate. There was a time where I was posting the exact same sort of content that I post today, and my videos would get less than 100 views. I don't know, my Instagram account was tweaking or something. If you scroll back far enough, you'll see that the content I was posting is the exact same as I post today, and now I get thousands of views, whereas before I was getting less than 100. So that's my rant on the algorithm. That's my rant on why I feel like it's a waste of time, and that's my rant on why I hate short form content. The next reason why I hate Instagram and TikTok and I hate posting on there as an artist is because there's a pressure to post daily / consistently. I am an artist, not a content creator, but if I want people to see my art, there is this pressure to be on social media, and I have chosen to be on social media, and therefore I have consecutively chosen to become a content creator. Despite this, I can still say that I feel unmotivated to post content because I don't really necessarily want to be a content creator. I mean, I have been enjoying creating YouTube videos, but I don't have an interest or motivation to be a content creator on Instagram and TikTok because, leading back to the first point, I hate short form content, and that's what is successful on those platforms. In terms of the pressure to post daily, if you are not posting daily / consistently, your content will not be pushed out by the algorithm as much, and you won't have as much success in having people actually see your art and find your page and so on. And essentially, my problem with this is that it leads to burnout, or just simply putting more energy into content creation than into actually creating your art as an artist. I have fallen into this. I find that the majority of my time is spent thinking about how I can push my art out to viewers through the content that I create on these platforms, rather than actually focusing on improving my art, which clearly it needs a lot of improving because I've started recently learning digital art. So I've been trying to focus on improving that, but at the same time, I've been trying to focus on making content, but I only have so much time in the day. So that's my rant on that. The third point is finding an audience that actually cares about you and your art. The thing that I've been struggling with on Instagram and TikTok is it's hard to find a balance. In particular with Instagram, it's hard to find a balance between reaching potential followers that will follow you for your reels and your art, rather than just one or the other. Because what I have found is my art posts get way less traction than my actual reels do. And I don't think that's necessarily based on the quality of art. Maybe it is. Maybe I just am delusional and I actually suck at drawing and my whole life has been a lie. But I find that a lot of my viewers, I get like thousands of views on my reels and hundreds of likes on my reels. And then my posts get less than 100 likes per post. And I have like 15,000 followers, which, by the way, my account, when you look at my account, you look at it and literally I see this myself. It literally looks like I bought followers, but I swear to you I did not. I don't know where all these people came from. I think because I made this post way back, it was about, sorry, this is sort of a side tangent, but it was one of those posts, it was a trending post, right? See, this is the thing with finding people that actually care about you and your art. I created this post where it was like, trade request your follow for a drawing of you as a cat. And that, for some reason, fucking blew up. I was not expecting it because my previous reels before posting that one were only getting like less than 100 views per reel. So I was fucking flabbergasted when that blew up. But anyways, I got a bunch of, I went from 400 followers to over 10,000 followers from that video. So yeah, all of those people, there's no way all of those people that just found me from that one reel actually care about my art. If anything, probably 5% of them care about my art. And that is not great. So anyways, that's my rant on that. Fourth thing is having to consistently watch reels and TikToks to keep up with trends to ensure your content has a chance of being successful. And what I mean by this is you need to find inspiration through constantly being on these platforms and constantly watching TikToks and reels so that you have content ideas, so that you're keeping up with trends, and so that your content does well because you're using trending audio, using trending types of reels and TikToks and so on. I have been trying to stop watching short form content as much recently as it feels like a waste of time and has been ruining my attention span. However, this has negatively impacted my ability to create my own content because watching others' videos give me content ideas and inspiration. So it just kind of sucks because I feel like I'm stuck having to watch this short form content that I don't give a shit about and that is not entertaining to me whatsoever. I don't know if my For You page is just fucking fucked up or what it is, but the videos I see, it's just a repeat of the same fucking dog shit over and over again with using the same audios, and like it's just so, I feel like my brain is actually rotting. The brain rot is real because like I am not receiving any value from watching these videos. It's just the same fucking thing over and over again, and I just don't give a shit. And I'm sure that there are other people watching these videos that feel the same way. They're just watching it to pass time. They don't actually, that's leading back to my previous point, finding an audience that actually cares about you and your art. It's so hard to do that through short form content, because you're not actually conveying yourself and your personality to these people, and you're barely giving them insight on what your art actually looks like or the creation behind your art process, which, To be fair, I will get more into this later of how I'm going to be transforming my content going forward in the future, but this is also my own fault. I'm complaining about this, but this is my own fault. Give me a second. All right, sorry if things look slightly different. I just had to readjust, but we're back. I forget what I was saying, but I was probably ranting about... Sorry, my cat is like crying. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. She's fine, by the way. She does this all the time. So I'm just going to move on to the fifth point, which is your presence as an artist online depends on these social media apps. I'm not sure about you, but my entire artist presence online is dependent on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I do not have a website. I only have an Etsy. This is kind of a side tangent, but essentially it's just a scary thought to think that your art career is dependent on these social platforms. If you get hacked or banned for some odd reason, you're literally screwed. And with what is happening on Instagram involving training their AI using your art, it's just a reminder that anything you post on these platforms is not truly yours. So another reason to hate on fucking Instagram and TikTok, because they literally own you. So overall, these factors have contributed to me lacking the motivation to create content for these apps. And this is sort of another side tangent, but YouTube has been a positive experience for me thus far because I feel like I can actually try to provide some sort of value or convey some sort of message to the viewer. You, the viewer, hi, nice to see you. Plus, the lifespan of YouTube videos tends to be longer. I actually enjoy speaking to you, and it feels like the viewer actually cares about what I'm saying, considering they clicked on the video for a reason, in comparison to TikTok or Instagram, where most viewers are just being shown your content, so they don't necessarily care about you, your art, or what you have to say. I just wanted to interject to say I know that having this style of platform where your content can just randomly be shown to essentially strangers who have no idea who you are or anything about your art, this is a good opportunity to present your art to these people and to gain more followers. With all this being said, going forward, I plan to focus on quality instead of quantity of content on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm also going to stop paying attention as much to follows and views and likes, because I find that causes me to fall into just making trending content rather than videos that I actually like to make and actually feel are providing value to you. So yeah, I'm just going to start posting what I'm actually interested in posting. Anyways, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you like short form content, whether that be watching it or creating it? And have you seen any impact on your attention span due to short form content? Yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.